A single paycheck carries the full weight of a home's infrastructure. It covers the rent, the internet, the electricity, the furniture, and every emergency. While a couple shares one refrigerator, one Wi-Fi plan, and one living room, a woman living alone must fund all three systems herself. This is the single tax, an informal name for the thousands of dollars in hidden costs that solo dwellers face every year. To be clear, there is no federal line on a tax return named the single tax. The phrase describes the higher per-person costs that occur when one adult pays for expenses that two adults could otherwise share. Household expenses rarely drop by half when a second adult leaves. A single person still requires a refrigerator, an internet connection, reliable climate control, and a transportation system. The basic infrastructure of a home has a fixed price, regardless of how many live inside. Privacy, safety, and independence have immense value. Understanding the single tax allows you to price that choice honestly, ensuring that your personal autonomy is a sustainable financial reality. This chart shows the largest single-person pressure, housing. Consider a one-bedroom apartment renting for $2,100, alongside a two-bedroom apartment for $2,800. If two adults divide that two-bedroom, each pays $1,400. In this example, the woman living alone pays a $700 monthly premium for her own space. Over a year, that adds up to $8,400. She also bears the full cost of unshared application fees, security deposits, and renter's insurance. Bills 2 and 3 cover utilities and internet. A household generally needs only one Wi-Fi connection. If the service costs $80, one person pays $80, while a couple pays $40 each. Even if a single woman uses less electricity, fixed service charges and the energy required to run a refrigerator keep her per-person cost high. Bills 5 and 6 involve household goods and transportation. Two people can share one vacuum, one set of tools, and one dining table. They can also share the insurance and maintenance of a single vehicle. A solo dweller carries the entire weight of the home setup and the car's deductibles alone. Maintaining a complete household and a reliable commute requires a significant financial commitment. A single earner must fund the entire infrastructure of daily life. Daily consumption introduces Bill 4, Groceries. Most produce, bread, and dairy are packaged for larger households. A single person frequently faces a choice between paying a high unit price for a small portion or buying bulk sizes that risk spoiling before they can be finished. Bill 8 is travel. Hotel rooms are priced by the room, not the person. A $220 nightly rate costs a solo traveler $220, while a couple pays $110 each. Cruises and organized tours often add a single supplement, explicitly penalizing those who travel without a partner. Bill 7 is insurance. A one-income household must absorb every car insurance deductible, emergency vet bill, or sudden income loss without a second paycheck to lean on. This makes cash reserves and disability coverage essential. Bill 9 is the single point of failure, the cost of time and labor. A one-person household has only one adult available to cook, clean, handle repairs, and recover from illness. When that person is overwhelmed, there is no backup to take over the chores. Solo dwellers occasionally purchase time through food delivery, house cleaning, or pet boarding. These expenses represent a structural reality of operating household with limited human bandwidth. This side-by-side ledger quantifies the compounding costs. Alicia and Brianna earn the exact same take-home pay, but Alicia lives alone while Brianna shares her home with another working adult. Alicia funds every system alone. Her rent and fees are $2,200. Utilities and internet cost $225. Groceries hit $520, and transportation is $620. After funding insurance, maintenance, and time support, her monthly baseline is $4,350. Brianna divides the fixed infrastructure. Her share of rent is $1,450. Utilities and internet drop to $130. Groceries are $430, and transportation is $500. Her total monthly output is $3,060. The monthly difference between these identical salaries is $1,290. That is the raw mathematical weight of the solo premium. Alicia is intentionally purchasing privacy and control. The critical question for her, and any solo dweller, is whether that ledger is sustainable for her long-term goals. To protect your independence, start by defining its price. Calculate the difference between your current solo budget and the safest realistic alternative. Identifying that number clarifies exactly what you are paying for your autonomy. Focus your energy on the big three: housing, transportation, and food. Optimizing these major categories offers more financial relief than cutting out small daily joys. Build a safety net designed for a single income. This includes a stronger emergency fund and a reciprocal support network of friends to share tools, airport rides, and pet care. Budget a life support fund for occasional paid help. Scheduling delivery or a cleaning service can prevent burnout, provided it is an intentional, funded part of your monthly plan. Avoid lifestyle creep when your income increases. Instead of upgrading your apartment, use raises to strengthen your single income safety net. Finally, remember that your budget operates on a different economic logic than a two-income household. The single tax is the economic reality of buying a complete household on one income. Choosing to live alone provides peace, safety, and a level of control worth funding. The goal is to identify the premium, reduce the parts that provide no value, and confidently invest in your independence. All examples are illustrative. Housing, utilities, insurance, taxes, and transportation costs vary by location and household. This video offers general financial education, not personalized financial, insurance, tax, or legal advice.